I'm Wills Elliman with Newmark Knight Frank. Today we're interviewing Bill Provine, CEO of the Delaware Innovation Space, a truly great Delaware story.
The general space where the Delaware Innovation Space plays is really kind of, incubator, co-working, accelerator sort of landscape. And we kind of play across the gamut there. In terms of the models of operation, I think as you look at the gig economy and more people wanting to become more independent actors, whether that be consultants, that being, independent contractors, or that being wanting to form their own companies, right? We're helping to create an environment that makes it easier for people to start up their own businesses, and with that access talent in a variety of ways. So I do think the gig economy is kind of, if you look at a market signal for us as again, in that co-working, incubator, accelerator landscape, an important dynamic says what we're doing is important, but also what we're doing feeds into an effective business model. Even if you're a nonprofit, you still need to, of course, be cash positive and run an effective business model to reinvest in what you're doing so you can add and intensify your offering over time. So I think we're at the right place and the right time in the right way. The Delaware Innovation Space today, we own one building and we access another floor in another building from DuPont for our community, innovation community. So we have about 130,000 square feet out of 2.2 million square feet of space at the experimental station, DuPont's main research campus in Delaware. So we have about 5% of it. So we're a small fraction, but still 130,000 square foot incubator is huge, really globally, even regionally. So a really great asset for science entrepreneurs that they salivate every time that they hear about it and come by, which is awesome. So it's great to see that excitement. So right now we're overall about 90% subscribed. I would say it's like a venture capital fund where we're looking for the best companies to allocate out our footprint. Again, everybody who comes in pays as they go. They pay for their right to be there. They pay for their access fees. Again, in a nonprofit basis, so we're trying to do it in terms of supporting them, but not, making money per se. We're not driven by profit, we're driven by our mission. But with that, right now we have more intensification with anchor tenants and smaller tenants, and over time we're going to basically be intensifying that component towards entrepreneurs. So our anchor tenants, they won't all be with us long term. So we're going to be managing through some of those transitions. Like Insight's been building quite rapidly down the street, and I imagine they will keep building rapidly down the street from us. But they're an important part of our innovation community today. I think we're going to have, turnover in our anchor tenants just like we have turnover in our small and earlier stage companies. What's really exciting to me is always learning something new. Right, you always have somebody at the Delaware Innovation Space coming to you, and our employees love this as well as our community members. Somebody's always coming to some idea, sometimes wacky, sometimes like, wow, you're just blowing your socks off, and it's just like, how they're taking elements of science and changing people's lives, right? And to help people get over that hurdle rate from like concept to reality. So to me, it's just the diversity. I'm a PhD chemical engineer by training, so I so love learning. I love learning about different technologies and different sciences and how they're brought to bear to get great work done. And every day is a different day. And, it has its challenges, and some days are better than other days. But it's really just seeing, the potential that's really out there and giving a portal for that potential to turn from potential to reality.